Hi everybody, and welcome to this channel, Freya's Crone. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome, and welcome back to my returning subscribers from my other channel. I am grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you have given me on this YouTube journey. Alright, so this video is for the star sign of Sagittarius. So go ahead and hit the thumbs up and let me know in the comment section how this general reading resonated with you. If you are not yet subscribed to this channel, please hit that subscribe button and a little notification bell. And my lighter just ran out of fluid, so you could be running out of steam. Sagittarius, let me know in the comment section. Subscribe, like. I don't know where I'm going. I feel like I'm distracted all of a sudden. Sagittarius, you could be feeling this because everything that happens when you start a reading actually is signifying something within the reading. This reading is for the solar eclipse that we got coming in Aquarius. The new moon solar eclipse. Anyways, if you know somebody who will resonate with these messages, go right ahead and share them. All of that helps out this channel and it is greatly appreciated. Like, I feel like I just got my train of thought back. Like, my train derailed for a minute and now I feel like it's back on track. So that could be happening to you. It could be like having this, like your train could be derailing your thought process. You could be feeling off track. I don't know why, but this does not want to light. So you could be feeling a bit frustrated. Okay. Is what I'm feeling here, because you're like feeling distracted or frustrated, losing your train of thought, like something about your short-term thought process. Alrighty, so let's go ahead, put that to the side. Alright, Sagittarius, so you may need to take a break from whatever you are doing to just go recharge your batteries, because I literally stopped the video and went and refilled my lighter. I feel like you have a lot of petty annoyances, like little things are being, like it's petty little annoyances that are very frustrating, and these petty little annoyances is what's zapping your energy. And there are many petty annoyances that are very distractive. Alright, yeah, there we go. Now I can really cleanse out these decks, which is really what I was trying to do. Alright. So you may need to Palo Santo yourself or ground your energy. Take a break to recharge your batteries. I feel like this will be very important. Cleanse your pets if you have any, because more than likely if you're feeling it, they're feeling it too. Okay. Alright, Sagittarius. Or you could be doing this to somebody else. Maybe for my Sagittariuses, you could be doing this to somebody. Doing a lot of projecting, like just being petty, just to cause annoyances with somebody else. Is something else that I am feeling. You can take the messages as they resonate with you. So let's go ahead and talk about the solar eclipse. Solar eclipses are often viewed as cosmic reset or a spiritual plot twist that accelerates personal and collective evolution. Unlike lunar eclipses, which typically signifies emotional endings, solar eclipses are celebrated as powerful catalysts for new beginnings and major life shifts. So the course spiritual themes are for transformation and renewal. A temporary darkness represents the death of the old self and the rebirth into a higher frequency of consciousness. Shadow work. As the moon obscures the sun, hidden truths and shadow aspects of your personality, like suppressed fears, ego, habits, patterns, are often illuminated for processing and release. The balance of opposites, the alignment of the sun, the masculine and consciousness, and the moon, the feminine and the unconscious, symbolizes a sacred union and the need for harmony between your inner and your outer worlds. Karmic acceleration. In many traditions, eclipses are fated events that can compress 6 months of growth into just a few days, pushing you towards your true destiny. So, Sagittarius, there is a cosmic alignment of your consciousness and unconsciousness, bringing you into a union within yourself that is reflecting into your outer world. Okay, so the best spiritual practices is to prioritize rest. And energy can be chaotic or exhausting, just like I said. Like you're distracted, and it's exhausting you, it's frustrating you. Many practitioners suggest rest and grounding rather than heavy manifestation. So you need to take a break, to go reset, to go ground your energy, to go recharge. Introspective rituals. Use the time for journaling and meditation to identify what you are ready to let go of and what intentions you want to plant for the future. Avoid major decisions because information is often eclipsed or hidden. It is often advised to wait a few days before making permanent life changes. So this is what I want to talk about, avoiding major decisions, because from February 17th to March 3rd, we have a portal opening with the eclipses. In that time frame, on February 26th, we have Mercury going retrograde in Pisces until March 20th. And then don't make any life-altering decisions. Don't sign any contracts. There could be some miscommunication, misunderstandings in communication. There could be problems with your electronics, something along them lines. So it says from February 17th to March 3rd, but in all actuality, I would not do any major life decisions until the end of March. All right. So that is what I feel because of Mercury being in retrograde. So the solar eclipse in Aquarius marks the beginning of a major multi-year astrological storyline. In astrology, eclipses are cosmic reboots that speed up destiny, often bringing sudden shifts to realign you with your true path. Radical authenticity, collective waking, and the future calling are all core spiritual themes. The radical authenticity, this eclipse pushes you to shed performative versions of yourself and embrace your inner uniqueness, your inner unicorn, your inner weirdo. Okay, it is a time to break the rules that no longer make sense, such as being put in a box, socially shaped here when it comes to your belief system, when it comes to comparison to other people, feeling less than, feeling looking down on people, stuff like that. All right. A collective awakening. As an air sign, the Aquarius governs community and humanitarian efforts. You may feel pulled towards a new social movement or notice shifts in your friendship circles, especially with the new moon after the eclipse happens is rolling over into Pisces. Pisces is the house of hidden enemies, the subconscious, the unconscious, the house of your intuition, your psychic abilities. All right. but mostly of hidden enemies with the friendship circles. The future calling, unlike other new moons, the eclipse is future oriented, prompting you to envision possibilities that once felt unrealistic or felt blocked or unachievable. All right. So key astrological influences along with this solar eclipse is Uranus square. The eclipse is in a tough square with Uranus, the planet of shocks, paradigm shifts, tower moments. This can cause high-strung energy or racing thoughts or zany unpredictability. Remember I said about frustration, that high-strung energy of distraction. North Node alignment. This is the first eclipse in the series on the Aquarius-Leo axis that will last until March 2028. So for the next 2 years, from spring to spring. Neptune Saturn conjunction occurring just days after the eclipse. This transit dissolves old structures. Okay, so the conjunction is Saturn and Neptune in Aries. Aries rules the first house of I am. I am aware of attitudes. I am aware of hidden enemies. I am aware of how things appear out into the world, or how the outer world views you. All right. Neptune is the house of illusions, the unconscious. It is ruled by Pisces, while demanding you build something new with integrity with the Saturn. That's Big Daddy Saturn, destructing the old paradigm that you have been built upon, or that you have built. It is destroying it. It is destructing it with that tower movement. And when the dust settles, you're going to see what was built stably in your life, and what you can rebuild more stable. Okay. So recommended, avoid major decisions. We already talked about that. Manage your energy. Use grounding techniques like yoga or spending time in nature to manage your energy. When you feel the need to recharge, when you get frustrated, just walk away and let it be. All right, reflect on the past. Themes, we're talking about 2008, 2009. Timelines may be resurfacing, as it was the last time a similar North Node eclipse occurred in Aquarius. All right, so let's go ahead and get started, Sagittarius, with the moon's energy. So the moon, mind you, is represents your unconscious, rooted issues, wounds, something about the mother maybe coming through here, something along them lines. All right, so the moon's energy, which represents your emotions, the hidden patterns, the rooted issues. All right, so let's pull a card for Sagittarius, the moon's energy around Sagittarius collective. Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. Yeah, you need to surrender to the divine. Full moon. So things are being reflected back to you that you need to let go of, that you need to surrender. And also, too, for some of you, you may need to surrender some worry, some anxiety, some unhealed emotions, some sort of maybe triggered emotions. You need to let it go and give it to the divine to handle, right? Look what I said about them emotions. Up, down, topsy-turvy, frustrations, anxiety, little nuances that make you over emotional, right? So nothing is yet set in stone, but you have the cardinal moon coming through here. The cardinal moon would be, I don't know, what would be, let's see, Aquarius is not cardinal, Pisces is not cardinal, Aries. So when the moon rolls into Aries, which will probably be around the 20th, which makes perfect sense because that's when that conjunct is supposed to happen. When the moon rolls into Aries, right, that'll be the perfect time to make some sort of a move. Maybe perhaps to heal something. Maybe to surrender to divine timing here. Yeah, that may be when your new start is happening here, Sagittarius. That is what I feel here. Alrighty, so let's go ahead, and the question is, what deep patterns or shadows are disrupted by the energy of this eclipse? This is the wisdom of the hidden realms. So what wisdom is being brought to these hidden patterns or shadows that are being disrupted by the eclipse? Please and thank you, Holy Spirit, for the Sagittarius collective. Oh, the Metal King, right? So somebody may be getting disciplined. Somebody who is wearing a mask here. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Dragon Duel. So the Dragon Duel talks about whatever dragon that you feed is the one that's going to grow. All right, so you need to understand that. And then we have the Sun Dancer in reverse, which talks about abundance, but it also is in reverse. So something that's in the darkness, a dragon that is in the darkness here. Whatever dragon you feed is the one that's going to grow. So you're going through a period of darkness where you may be getting disciplined. Due to some sort of an aggression that you may be feeling, like that frustration is what I feel. But the Metal King is coming in as an ally. So for some of you, you may need to put up boundaries here. The Metal King is strong and arrives to lend you his impenetrable shield of protection. No matter who sends you criticism or jealousy, you will not be hurt. This ally also prompts you to think about setting healthy boundaries. When you do, no matter how uncomfortable the task may be, everyone will benefit. He asks you to make sure you know where you end and another begins. And that may be what you're doing. Maybe you could be questioning, why all of a sudden do I feel irritated? That's because somebody is feeding that emotional dragon, trying to make you up and down, frustrated, annoyed, right? Others' emotions are not yours, no matter how empathetic you may be. So I'm talking to a Sagittarius who is empathic, and you're feeling somebody else's emotions. Another of the Metal King's messages is to remind you how important it is to have a healthy sense of self-esteem. It is a good time to shine and be proud of what you have accomplished. So that's what I feel. I feel like you have somebody who is wearing a mask, who is feeding some sort of an emotion that it's like they're hidden in the dark here, right? They're hidden in the dark. And they're hiding their hand. And they are obsessed with doing this to you, right? They are obsessed with sending you negative emotions. So Sagittarius, you really need to make sure that you call in the divine to put up these boundaries, and then surrender what no longer serves you with this energetic dart, emotional dart that's being thrown your way. Somebody could be feeding their ego too. We have a 5 energy here. Look, 23, 32, 5, 5, 55 could be significant. 55 is transformation, change. So Somebody is doing this to criticize you out of jealousy, but your boundary is protecting you. So a pattern or a shadow that is disrupting you is, I feel, this individual who is criticizing you and jealous of you and trying to just trigger your emotions. Why? Because they feel entitled. This is somebody who is masking themselves. They're wearing a mask. Why? Because they don't want you to feel safe. They don't want you, or it's like they want to cause friction between you and your loved one. So to have that healthy self-esteem is to understand what you are feeling and what you're feeling from somebody else. If somebody's definitely of a dark individual, somebody's a very dark individual. All right. So that is what I see, and this is being disrupted by the universe. The divine is stepping in and disciplining this person for doing something out of a dark jealousy, envy, criticizing out of jealousy, envy, right? Being in the dark, doing this. And I feel like this person is finding joy in what they are doing as well. It makes them happy to see you in emotional disarray. All right, so what do you need to let go of, Sagittarius? Or you could be doing this to somebody. Take the messages as they resonate. You could be messing with the child of the divine, or maybe you're awakening to the fact that you are a child of the divine and that you are in a period of darkness at the moment, but you are headed towards the light of transformation, renewal. With the Saturn and conjunct Neptune, illusions are breaking. Somebody may be getting humbled and disciplined here for doing this. Somebody may be shocked too when they find out who it actually is. So what does Sagittarius need to surrender? Worry. What did I say about surrendering that worry, that anxiety? Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that Spirit is guiding you always. This is for a very high vibrational Sagittarius who is a child of the divine. So you got the divine stepping in and saying, put on your armor. Put on your spiritual armor. Because there is somebody who is masking themselves, that is in darkness, who is doing this to you on purpose. They're finding joy in this. So you need to trust in your faith that Spirit it's like your body of armor. Jesus, cover yourself in the blood of Christ. Jesus, put his armor on. Because the divine is disciplining this individual. Yeah. And then find yourself a sense of joy by setting them limits. No means no. And trust your intuition. Use your power of prayer. What did I say? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Somebody is overstepping your boundaries because they know that you wear the armor of the divine. And they are making a commitment to keep doing this because they see it makes them happy by stealing your joy. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. Alrighty. Things are going to speed up though. You're going to be surprised. With the, I feel the Saturn, Neptune conjunct, and the Uranus square is, yeah, the shift is going to happen. Because whoever this clown was, they're going to be disciplined. So don't worry. Have faith that Spirit got you. Alrighty, so what new path is being revealed in this new moon solar eclipse energy? What new path is being revealed in this new moon solar eclipse energy? What new path is being revealed? Alrighty. Oh, you could be seeing 1111. And what new path is being revealed is they are letting you know that you're on the right path. Yep. Spirits of the past, nostalgia, aching, and old flames. So you're letting go of the past here. So you're definitely reflecting on some past energy, being a bit nostalgic. Maybe looking at pictures. Somebody could be using somebody's picture as well. Is something else I'm getting, because it did come in reverse. Spirit of the wolf, loner, fierce, and instincts. So you really need to trust your instincts. You need to really trust your intuition, because I feel like you are saying no, right? You're putting up them boundaries, but somebody is still either using your picture to penetrate them boundaries, and it's really frustrating you. But you instinctively know perhaps who this is, and this is causing you. Spirit said, tell Sagittarius to go eat a Snickers. All right, yeah, flies, flame, eternity, and luck, abundance in the summer. Somebody could have been doing this for Lord knows how many summers, probably 15, 16 summers. We're talking about 2008, 2009 timeline. Maybe sooner, who knows? But look, flies land on what? They don't land on honey, right? So we got the flame energy here. That's this spirit of the past, an old flame. So somebody could be definitely burning candles using your pictures. But you're being asked, see how she's covered in that green? That's about trusting your heart, grounding your energy. Trust that luck is on your side, and have faith, right? Have faith that there is a positive change coming in your life. Right? Somebody is definitely watching you, getting divination on you, maybe even tapping into your Akashic records. Yeah. Wanting to tempt you. Look, that 555. But you're getting that wisdom, the wake-up call, because you're feeling it in your heart. Right? And you're praying from your heart. And the universe heard you. And they are coming in, right? They're coming in, and they are disciplining these people who perhaps have been burning candles with your picture on it. Somebody could have burnt your picture as well. They could have tapped, like I said, tapped into your Akashic records to see what's going on in your future. They could also be using some sort of a divination to keep an eye on you, because he looks like he's looking over there. And what they are seeing is you are a child of the divine, and that you are covered in spiritual protection. So you are definitely awakening that you're on the right path. And that could be what's happening. Maybe you're having some sort of a great awakening here to your path and what your next step is. And I feel like with the new moon rolling into Pisces, it is definitely revealing what your next step is. And the first thing you need to do is do not worry, because you got the armor of the divine on you, right? And this person from the past that has been burning candles and having your picture attached to it, they're going to be disciplined. Yeah, good news is on the way. Good news is on the way. So do not worry, because the divine is coming in. The divine support is coming in. They heard you. Right? When you pray from the heart. And when you pray from the heart, it is heard throughout the universe. And now the universe is saying, listen, surrender that worry to us. We heard you. We're coming in and we're supporting you. We're going to discipline this person who's been wearing a mask. Definitely somebody from your past. Trying to get you to be triggered, right? Not to trust your instincts. 1111. Yep, power and strength. This person could be a Leo. But the power of your prayers is like, it is like the power of your prayers is magnificent. So you're on the right path with praying. This person, what they did was they learned your weaknesses, but what they didn't realize is how powerful you are with the armor of spirit around you. Spirit, God, Jesus, whatever you want to call him. They didn't realize that you had spiritual armor wrapped around you. So it does talk about, Leo the lion talks about that heart space. Spirit of past in reverse. Yeah, rebalancing something. So you are, what part of your the path that's being revealed in this new moon energy is the new path is going to be very balanced, very powerful, very strong, right? You're going to realize the power of your words. You're going to realize the power of your prayer. You're going to realize the power of your heart when you open it up. Wolf and Spirit of the Wolf. Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning how to dance in the rain. And that's exactly what your next step is. You have been taught how to dance in this emotional rainstorm. And not waiting for the storm to pass. It's about absorbing it, throwing down the umbrellas and saying, listen, I can withstand any storm that you throw at me, because you did not realize the power of my strength. They learned the power of your weaknesses, but they didn't realize the power of your strength, your willpower. We got a masculine. This is a mirror. You are right inside. So they could have did some sort of mirror magic on you. You didn't come this far to only come this far, Sagittarius. So something is coming into alignment on your path. But you have been in a period of, oh my God, not isolation, hermit mode. That's the only way I can put it. That's what I'm thinking about. So it's about timing, right? It's all about the timing here. And the key is to trust what you see, trust what you feel on an intuitive level. This person has been freaking throwing storm after storm after storm at you, right? See how that ocean is up and down? Like oceans and oceans of storms. And it's been a masculine doing this. Somebody from the past. Could be a Leo. Sending monitor spirits to you, right? Look on the bottom of the deck, mask. Masking the darkness. The darkness. Somebody's mask is about to be ripped the hell off. The divine is ripping it off and disciplining them. Because you wear the armor of Source, of God, of the divine. For burning magic on you. Burning candles with your picture. Trying to steal your luck. Alrighty, so let's move on to the final deck when it comes to what new path is being revealed for Sagittarius. Please and thank you, Holy Spirit, for Sagittarius. (1111) power and strength. Yep. They were trying to steal something from you. Steal your power. Make you feel less than confident. Yeah, I feel like this person was trying to steal your willpower. Trying to steal your independence. Trying to steal your glow, so to speak, because the solar plexus is our glow, our willpower, our strength, our courage, our life force energy. I feel like this person was trying to steal your life force energy by burning candles. And you feel this, you know this. And this has caused a lot of storms in your life. Spirit of the past, balance and Zen. Yep. Why? Because you did not want to work with them anymore. You didn't want to collaborate with them anymore. This is somebody from your past. You did not want to work with them anymore. Spirit of instincts. Spirit of wolf. Loner instincts and fierce and life. Is it about waiting for the storm to pass, about learning how to dance in the rain? Yep, look, 6 of Cups energy. Talks about the past. This person was trying to block a reunion for some of you. But this is talking about, look, the past memories. Nostalgic. Somebody being nostalgic. Because you didn't want to work with them. So they caused you a lot of anxiety, a lot of worry. But you've been praying to your angels for divine protection. And guess what? They have been divinely protecting you. And what you've been doing is surrendering all of this negativity over to the universe. And now the universe is saying, since you've prayed from your heart and you put on our divine armor, and because this person crossed your boundaries, because you didn't want to work with them, right? Because they felt entitled. And they were obsessed with doing this. They could have been sending necromancy. Now the divine is answering you. And they're coming in and disciplining these people. Yeah, somebody's receiving their karma. They're under judgment. Because they are they're in the dark. They did something in the dark. 7 of Cups energy. So that illusion is cracking in the new moon in Aquarius energy. And this person is going to watch you grow, glow. Your wishes be fulfilled. Yeah, they were causing a lot of mental and emotional pain. Trying to throw you off balance. Right? By doing rituals. Yeah, death rituals. Trying to restrain you. Trying to steal your power. Why? And they didn't want to walk away from it. Right? They did not want to walk away from it. But you're healing. And you're letting go of the burdens. And now the divine is coming in to defend you. because they have been attacking you. Two people. This is a karmic soulmate who have been obsessed with sending you subliminal messages, trying to keep you frozen and stuck, keep your soul chained with magic. Their magic is backfiring, and now you're being activated, right? And they made the plan to do this. They planned it all along, but you're moving on. You're moving on into a calmer emotional state, not worrying about it, right? And now they maybe wanting to come in and ask for forgiveness for trying to turn your house upside down. That's the truth, the whole truth. And they are very aware that the truth is being revealed, because the illusion is crashing and you're awakening to this hidden enemy who's been using magic and abusing their power. Yep, this was a painful ending, but the only way to go now is up. Reach for the stars, Sagittarius. Yeah, they were trying to block you from moving on. It could have been a power couple here. Yeah, this is somebody who maybe did sex magic, but this is a fake divine feminine, somebody who's very promiscuous, somebody who is unable to see, lacks empathy. This is like a dark empath. Yeah, they were celebrating too soon. They were collaborating with other people. Right? Look, drawing your picture, doing the work. Why? Because they didn't want to do the work. They wanted you to miss an opportunity because they felt entitled to what you were working on. So they were trying to keep you imprisoned in your thoughts and not using your heart. Keeping you at a stalemate. So, but the new path that's being revealed is you're awakening that you are on the right path. Not to worry, because these people from your past who may want to come back in and apologize is being disciplined. And that's what you're going to see, a shocking plot twist. All right, so let's go ahead and pull a guide message for Sagittarius. All because you did not want to work with them, and they were trying to steal your power. They were siphoning your solar plexus energy, causing you a lot of perhaps stomach issues. I don't know why, but I'm seeing 666. 555, 999. Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. Can we have one Spirit Guide card for Sagittarius? Gifts. You're getting a gift. See that gift there? It's opening up with that heart, because you've prayed from your heart, using the power of your words as a gift to send love and light out into the world. Now you got 3 gifts coming your way by surprise. Risk. Shadow. Yep. You've healed your shadow. Your ancestors, your spiritual community is surrounding these people. Yeah, see, stars. See, they're trying to steal your star. Your solar plexus. But yeah, your ancestors are coming in to help. They're saying victory will be achieved. This person is losing something. They're being disciplined because they did it out of boredom. Holy Spirit is stepping in. And they're saying bravado, right? This person was just trying to come in and fight you on a spiritual level. And now they're under judgment. And they're going to be in despair for dragging other people along. But you are psychically aware. You know. Right? Alright. So there you go, Sagittarius. I don't even have to read. I feel like you need to be grateful. Open your heart to receive. Have an attitude of gratitude. Thank you for watching.